For years, the giant trees which tower over Alflin Park have provided shade for visitors to the oldest park in Coon Rapids. Now, city officials are exploring future options for renovations at Alflin Park. They are asking residents to fill out an online survey to gather more input on what they would like to see included in a possible redesign of the park.
And then we'll take that information and we want to come up with a plan so we can potentially go out to a consultant to help with design and get more accurate numbers, ultimately looking for the community and council to have the best information to make a decision when it comes to what our funding source need might be, as well as how to go about that.
City officials would like to make it a destination park for the entire community. The 40-acre park includes the clay hole and extends to the west to Fire Station Number 1. If you have ideas on what you would like to see at Alflin Park, the easiest way to provide input is to fill out the online survey. You can scan this barcode or go to the city's website. Remember to complete the survey by Thursday, September 30th.
Here's your City Council recap for Wednesday, August 18th. The building boom in Port Riverwalk will continue in the months ahead. On Tuesday night, the City Council approved the final plat for the Port Riverwalk 4th edition, along with the development agreement with Centra Homes. The final edition for the project includes a total of 50 lots, 46 on the east end of the site, 2 on Zilla Street at 100th Avenue, and 2 at the east end of 100th Avenue. In all, Port Riverwalk will contain a total of 136 detached townhomes when construction is complete. Street reconstruction is still ongoing this summer, but the city is already looking ahead to next year's projects. This week, the City Council ordered preparation of feasibility reports and plans for the reconstruction of nearly 8 miles of city streets. There are more than 50 street segments, too many to list here, but you can find the full list by logging onto the city's website and clicking on agendas. Affected property owners will receive notice in the mail in the coming weeks. A special honor this week for a former City Council member who passed away last fall at the age of 75. The pickleball courts at Riverwind Park have been dedicated to Bruce Sanders, who was integral in the push to get the courts built as part of the 2013 park bond. A plaque will be posted that reads, "This space is dedicated to the memory of Bruce Sanders for his years of public service and contribution to building these courts." Sanders served on the City Council for 12 years. And that's your City Council recap for Wednesday, August 18th. As always, you can find the full meetings on cable or the CTN YouTube channel. 3, 2, 1, cut.
Members of the Anoka Area Chamber of Commerce helped AMP Athletics celebrate the grand opening of their first ever location on Thursday afternoon right here in Coon Rapids.
Specifically, we do cheerleading, which is a mixture of, tumbling, acrobatics, stunting, traditional sideline cheer, a little bit of dance, and we kind of mix it all into one. So we have recreational classes that span that whole thing from preschool and parent taught all the way through advanced high school tumbling. And then we have teams that kind of combine them all into routines.
AMP Athletics is a nonprofit committed to creating a fun and safe environment that fosters friendships and teamwork. No experience is necessary.
I've been cheering since I was in high school myself. I cheered in high school, college, I did All-Star, and I've just loved it ever since I started coaching. And then as I started coaching, I kind of got hired here as their program director, and it was the perfect fit because I love cheer and I love connecting it to as many people as possible.
An open house and athlete open gym will take place Friday from 5 to 8 p.m. and again on Saturday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. The facility is located at 11521 Eagle Street in a building just north of Highway 10 and east of Hanson Boulevard. For more information on classes and fees, log on to cheerampathletics.com. The city wants your feedback regarding a project that will turn Highway 610 and East River Road into a full-access interchange. Preliminary design work is underway on the project, which will add an off-ramp at East River Road for traffic on westbound 610 and an on-ramp for drivers at East River Road who want to head east on 610 towards Blaine. Just head to the city's website, coonrapidsmn.gov, to take a short survey which asks about your initial reactions to the project and what you'd like to learn more about. In addition to the survey, a public open house on the project will take place Tuesday, August 31st from 5 to 8 p.m. at the Head Start ACAP building on Foley Boulevard.
KRIS has been an amazing person in this senior center.
Bernice Olson, along with members of the Super Senior Club, celebrated KRIS NIEBLER and her 25 years working as the City of Coon Rapids Senior Services Program Specialist. The celebration took place at the Super Senior Club's annual picnic. The Senior Center did not have one last year due to COVID-19. Normally, NIEBLER knows everything going on at the Senior Center, but this took her completely by surprise.
I've had this job for 25 years, but it's never ever been a job. It's when you love something this much, it's just not work. So I love the seniors, I love my coworkers. I come to work every day. I wish my days could be longer. I love it here, so it's been a good career for me.
The entertainer for the afternoon was Michael James and his concertina. A cake was presented to NIEBLER along with a giant card signed by all the members of the Super Senior Club. Over the past 25 years, programming at the Coon Rapids Senior Center has grown in popularity and participation under NIEBLER's watch. I'm Steve Antis reporting for Community Update. New drivers are wanted at Kottkes.
Everybody starts at $19 an hour.
To drive a school bus, a candidate needs to be at least 21 years old and have 5 years of general driving experience.
Our ideal candidate is somebody who has a positive attitude, somebody who wants a flexible work schedule, and somebody who wants to be around a family atmosphere.
Kottkes lost several drivers due to COVID-19 who decided to stop driving. Now they want to fill those spaces.
We are looking to hire 75 drivers. That is our top goal. We also are always just hiring in general, but we do need more people out on the roads here.
We are going to be exiting the yard and we will be going left.
Jamie Winters has driven bus for Kottkes for nearly 3 years. She now trains new drivers and says she loves her schedule.
The flexible schedule is amazing. I am a parent to a very, very active 15-year-old boy. He plays 3 sports, goes to high school. I don't miss a thing. When he's off school, I'm off work.
For new drivers with no experience, Kottkes will give a $2,500 incentive paid out over 120 days. For drivers with experience, a CDL, and school bus endorsement, they'll get a $3,500 bonus, again paid out within 120 days.
We wear masks and we clean our buses.
Kottkes will host a job fair on Wednesday, August 11th from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. They'll have recruiters standing by for on-the-spot interviews, plus food and more.
We have health benefits. We have truly full-time benefits, and you only have to work part-time.
In Andover, I'm Steve Antis reporting for Community Update.
Here's your City Council recap for Thursday, August 5th. We start with some news on the development front in Coon Rapids. On Wednesday night, the City Council approved an amendment to the planned unit development to allow for more car dealerships in the Gateway Commerce Center. The Walzer Automotive Group is planning to construct a new Hyundai dealership just west of the Honda dealership off Gateway Drive. Plans include a 30,000 square foot building. Walzer says the facility will create up to 50 new well-paying jobs. Construction is expected to start in September. The plan amendment allows for up to 2 more dealerships on the site. A successful charter school at Northtown Mall has outgrown its space and is planning to open a bigger facility in Coon Rapids. This week, the City Council approved changing the zoning and land use for the old Progressive Insurance property behind the post office. The move allows the Paladin Career and Technical High School to open in the vacant 20,000 square foot building. The school serves 9th through 12th grade students. The Coon Rapids Police Department showcased its 2 newest officers at Wednesday night's City Council meeting.
I, Danny Tran, do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States.
that I will support the Constitution of the United States.
Officer Danny Tran took the oath of office in front of family, friends, and coworkers. He graduated from Blaine High School, is bilingual, and has martial arts training. His children had the honor of pinning on his badge at the meeting. The other new officer is Tommy Hall, who also graduated from Blaine High School. He was a member of the U.S. Army Reserves and comes to Coon Rapids with several years' experience as a police officer in Columbia Heights. His wife pinned on his new badge at the meeting. Both men started their field training at the end of March and look forward to serving the citizens of Coon Rapids. And that's your City Council recap for Thursday, August 5th. As always, you can find the full meetings on cable or the CTN YouTube channel. The agendas are also published on the city's website.
From fun and games to dancing and even a classic car show.
This is a 1972 Triumph TR6, made in England. It's got a 6-cylinder engine in it and a 4-speed manual.
Residents across Coon Rapids marked Night to Unite on Tuesday.
We do prizes, food. I ask people to bring a dish to share. And then we do the bounce house for all the kids. Everybody just comes out and has a great time.
ADRIANNE HUOTARI, property manager of Whispering Pines, brought the fun to her apartment complex when she moved in 5 years ago.
I love it. I love it. I like the fact that it's calling attention to the crime-free, trying to bring all of our neighbors together. It's a good event, and I love getting out here and socializing with everybody.
The Weston Woods Townhome Association has been gathering on Night to Unite for about 7 years.
As a town association, we don't get together too much, and so it provides us an opportunity to get together and talk and act smart a little bit, and then we get local services come by, policemen and the fire. It's interesting.
In addition to the food, one of the other main staples on Night to Unite is party visits by members of the Coon Rapids Police and Fire departments.
Night to Unite is a chance for us to connect with the community in a capacity where we typically wouldn't get the chance to just stop out with people. They're all out with their neighbors in a comfortable atmosphere, and we can get out and chat with them.
This year's event also brought church members back together at Presbyterian Church of the Master following the pandemic.
Well, I think this was a really good opportunity for us to meet after the COVID crisis. So most of us were doing like online service. So this is the first time we've met for more than a year.
Night to Unite, where there's just about something for everybody. A night to meet your neighbors and those sworn to serve and protect. And where big kids can be little kids, at least for one night a year.
I love working with the kiddos, so that's a big thing for me, is getting to work with kids, playing football with them, playing in the water with them, playing with a squirt gun, things like that.
From drums to dancing. Hundreds of people came out to Sand Creek Park Tuesday evening to celebrate diversity.
We're showcasing their music, their song, their dance, their drumming. We have food. We have food from African countries. We have food from the Middle East. We have food from Mexico. These are all people that live in or near Coon Rapids.
This is the fourth year for the multicultural event put on by Transformative Circle. It's grown from less than 100 people to upwards of 300. Donations from individuals and a grant from the Coon Rapids Community Strength Foundation pay for the celebration.
The food is free, the information's free, the music's free, everything's free to the community.